Now, we are also, of course, in the Atlantic hurricane season. There's Beryl. It was a tropical storm. Maybe this morning. At this point, it's just a remnant low. Basically, the forecast we had talked about. So this is a rain event for the islands here, and we're going to continue to see this pushing off to the north and west. I'll show you the forecast track here. It's done. I mean, there is no forecast track. What I'm looking for is the rainfall that is going to be headed towards Puerto Rico. I mean, if you're still living with a blue tarp on your house, it's going to be tested, I think, the next few days, because we do have that tropical rain for the next 24 to 48 hours. It is not going to arrive as a tropical storm, certainly not a hurricane, but just, I think, one of the first few tests of how things are going to bear out in Puerto Rico, with a lot of folks still in structures that really are barely standing at this point. So we'll keep you posted on that. But the good news is here is that Beryl is no more. Joe.
Thank you for that. You know, I got to say, that graphic move you made right there, only through the miracle of television can you go all the way around the world with the flick of a button.
We
in your
cover
hand.
it all, absolutely.
It's
Yep.
pretty amazing. All right, thank you so much for that, Ivan. Even though Tropical Storm Beryl is getting weaker, no one is taking any chances in Puerto Rico, where they're still recovering from Hurricane Maria. CNN's Leila Santiago now joins us from San Juan. And Leila, that storm is expected to hit tomorrow that we just saw on the graphic.
Right.
What are residents doing to prepare?
Well, listen, a lot of people are still very anxious, still recovering from Hurricane Maria, and so they're still kind of wondering what will happen with Beryl when it comes to Puerto Rico. The government has said, do not let your guard down. Yes, this is weakening, but make sure you have what you need. As I have talked to folks, they have water, they have batteries, they are prepping, not taking any chances, as you said. But here's the problem. You see this right behind me? You see all those tarps that are still on the roofs of homes. This is in Cantera, San Juan, Puerto Rico, an area that really is prone to flooding. This is the problem. This is what a lot of people are worried about. The governor saying that there are still 60,000 homes in Puerto Rico that still have these blue tarps on them. And that is a concern because, as you just heard, this will be the test. They really can't take several inches of rain. And then there's the power situation. The governor of Puerto Rico has said that this power grid is more vulnerable today than it was before Hurricane Maria, than it was before Hurricane Irma. Still today, more than 1,500 customers of the Power Authority do not have power because Maria wiped that out. And many people have just had power restored in the last month or 2 months. So many people, while they are getting ready, making sure they have that water, the food, the batteries, whatever they can to prepare, many people are concerned that the infrastructure here will not hold, that will be the biggest concern. Now, there are shelters, about 24 shelters. Mayors have requested to have them opened up. I'm being told that there still are pretty small numbers of people who have been going to the shelters, but many officials urging folks that if you are in an area that is prone to flooding, if you have a tin roof, if you still have a blue tarp, seek shelter, because this is an island that is very much vulnerable, and something as small as a tropical storm or something much less could have a big impact.
Leila Santiago, thanks so much for that. Prayers for Beryl, Tropical Storm Beryl, to give Puerto Rico a break.